Good morning, YouTube. Nama Steve here. Thursday morning flow, everybody. All levels, simple, but not easy. Always keep in mind, it is a breath-based meditation that we add physicality to. The amount of it, the intensity level, completely up to you. Namaste. Got about a minute here. Yeah, well, go ahead. You're good. I mean, yeah. Beautiful all morning. Tucker. All right, good morning, everybody. Thursday morning, y'all. Welcome back to your flow. Welcome back to your mat. Nama Steve up here, going to be guiding us through. Thank you so much for taking the time. I appreciate y'all. All levels, simple yet not easy. Let's get started standing here today. You can come to the top of your mat, and we're going to close our eyes. So if you need your feet hips width apart, completely understandable, do that. If you can have your feet together, that's cool too. But do stand up nice and tall, everybody. Let's close our eyes. And just start by just noticing the sound of the ocean. Whoa. Check. Take notice of that cool ocean breeze passing over your skin. And then from here, everybody, start to lean back a little bit so that the weight, you feel that weight shift into your heels. And then take it over to the right so that you feel the weight shift into the knife edge of your right foot, the inside edge of your left foot. Let's take it all the way across to the left, lean towards Mission Beach, and see what happens with that shifting of the weight in your feet. Beautiful, everybody. Lean it forward. Lean forward. Not to the point where you fall over, but to the point where you might be just a little bit off kilter. Awesome. Now, come back to a really balanced center point. Feel the balls of your feet and your heels press down evenly. You can engage your quadriceps a little bit. I'll tell you what, let's inhale through your nose. Roll your shoulders up by your ears. And exhale through your mouth, clear it, and roll your shoulders down your back. Again, inhale, roll them up. Lift your chest, get big, breathe in. See if you can keep your chest lifted. Exhale, shoulders roll down your back. You clear that breath out. Once again, inhale, roll them up. Exhale, roll them down and clear that breath out. Now, we're going to keep our lips sealed. Keep your shoulders down. Inhale, do think about standing up a little bit taller. Your chest might lift just a little bit. Your crown of your head energetically extending up. Keep your chest lifted, stay tall. Exhale, draw your navel up and in. Gently push your breath out through your nose. And just kind of repeat that. Inhale, you're pressing down into your feet just as much as you're extending through the crown of your head. Exhale through your nose, that Ujjayi pranayama. We're just going to slip into this meditative breath, everybody. Just like that. Inhale, soak up that ocean air deep into your lungs. Exhale, navel up and in. Gently push your breath out. Now, keep this breath flowing. On your inhale, sweep your arms out to the sides. And as you do, reach them up high to the sky. Bring your pinkies in to face each other, so externally rotate your shoulders. Exhale, you're just going to take your hands right back down to your sides. Right back to where you started. Once again, inhale, sweep out, sweep up. Drink up that breath, that ocean air deep into your lungs. And exhale, we'll take it right back down to your sides. Inhale, sweep out, sweep up, reach to the sky. Our exhale is going to be a forward fold, forward fold. So bend your knees a lot to start. Drop your head down. And then ragdoll pose, pinkies at the crease of your opposite elbow. And drop your head. You can shake your head out, release any. We like to hold on to a lot of stress and tension. We like to keep those muscles active. Release them. And then, see how much pressure and tension you have in your hamstrings and in your lower back. You've been hearing me talk a lot about the posterior chain, and a lot of people have constant pain from the posterior chain, from it either being very, very tight or very weak. And we're going to work on both of those. But that bending of your knees eases a lot of that pressure. Take one more great big inhale here. Beautiful, y'all. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Take an inhale. Now find a halfway lift here. If you're new to this, take your hands just below your knees on your shins. Squeeze your shoulder blades and take the round out of your back. And then exhale, fold. Plant your palms. We're going to step all the way back to downward facing dog. So step way back, everybody. Hey, if you're not sure of the spacing on this downward facing dog, start on your hands and knees with knees underneath hips, wrists underneath shoulders, and then lift your hips high. And that's right around about the spacing. You might have to adjust a little bit, but drop your head down, everybody. Okay? Pedal your feet out. Bend one knee, press the opposite heel to the ground. Feel out this first downward facing dog. Your body is starting to talk to you. Let's get out of that habit of overthinking and overanalyzing everything. And let's just kind of feel. Let's listen. Take your fingertips, spread them like rays of the sun. Spread them wide. Okay, that slight bend in your knees here helps you ease that hamstring and lower back pressure, but also lets you press your hips higher, straightens your spine. Chin to your chest slightly. Wrap your triceps around towards the ground. Engage your lat muscles, which is going to help support this posture even more. Now inhale, lift your heels. And from there, roll forward. Lift your heels, roll forward to plank pose. High push-up position. Awesome. Draw your navel in. Exhale, pull your hips high. Downward facing dog. Again, inhale, heels lift, roll it forward. Plank pose, high push-up. Navel in. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing. Inhale, heels lift, roll it forward, breathe in. We're going to lower to our chest in 5. Hips and shoulders moving together. 4. Shift forward so that your elbows can come straight back. 3. 2. Set her all the way down, everybody. Slide your hands back a couple inches and untuck your toes. And then inhale, we come up to that first cobra pose. If your arms are straight, let's pick our hands up off the ground. Hands up off the ground. Exhale, take her back down. You want to use the muscles in your lower back rather than just jamming, right? And then inhale, do it again, do it again. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. Now smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Exhale, take her back down. Now, if you want to press with your hands, you can do that, everybody. Inhale, lift up, but just you're exploring, right? You're not forcing anything. We're doing this gently. Exhale, take her back down. 2 more, everybody. Make it feel really good. Inhale, lift up, breathe in here. Exhale, you take her right back down. And you got 1 more. Inhale, lift up, press down. Now, elbows in, shoulders back, feed your heart through. Exhale, you take her right back down, y'all. Let's inhale, press up to your hands and your knees here. Moving through 5 cat and cows. So inhale, look up, tilt your tailbone up, dip your stomach down, breathe in. And then exhale, round and draw your navel in. 4 more, everybody, right? Let your torso swell with each and every inhale. I want you to get big from the inside out. The foundation of our meditation is that deep diaphragm breathing, as you know. But here you're working on some movement, some therapeutic movement, some spinal flexion, some extension, some mobility, some vitality. When you're done with those, back to neutral, take an inhale. And then exhale, lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Beautiful, everybody. Little bend in those knees. Press your hips back. Head dropping down. Inhale. Exhale. All right, everybody. Just like we did in the beginning, we were finding some physical balance. Let's make this a meditation of finding the balance between effort and ease. You know, between too much and not enough. Keep the breath flowing no matter what. And of course, I always require you to thank yourself for showing up to your mat. To tell yourself, good job. Nice work. Your brain is a supercomputer. Your internal dialogue of the programs you run through it. Inhale, press your hips back and look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands, heels and toes touching. Now take an inhale, find a halfway lift. Think about pulling out through your chest and lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold, dive in and empty out. And then inhale, let's rise. Lead with your chest and come up high. And when you get to the top, I want you to stretch your arms and lift up and out of your waistline. And then exhale, fold with a flat spine. Little bend in your knees. Be gentle. Lay your torso out long and empty out completely. Inhale, find that halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, everybody, and you could drop to your knees or you could skip this, lower halfway if you're with me. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. And then exhale and meet you back in downward facing dog. Okay? Now, hips high, head dropping. Most of y'all know, and you hear this a lot, but that from high plank to low plank, again, you got to shift forward. Take your elbows straight back. And you want your shoulders and hips to move on the same plane. This can be hard on your shoulders, on your elbows, on your triceps. So plenty of ways to modify. You can drop to your knees, right? You can skip it and just take an extra breath in plank and then pull your hips high, downward facing dog. But head dropping down, breath flowing free. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly float your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch. Take an inhale, pull your chest out long for a halfway lifty. Exhale, fold, draw your navel in and empty out completely. And then inhale, rise. Take your torso and float it all the way up high to the sky. At the top, lean it back, everybody, till it feels good. Exhale, fold all the way back down and empty out. Inhale, halfway lift, chest pulls out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Now this is the transition. Shift forward, lower halfway. You could drop to your knees. You could skip it. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, dogger, doggeroo. You know, we start virtually every class with that little period of warming up, that integration. Start to get dialed into our breath and into our body. And then we move into these flows, these Surya Namaskar A's, right? To prepare our joints, to build some heat, just to hopefully drop into a meditation, a moving meditation. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching. Take an inhale, pull your chest out long, find that halfway lift. Very good. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out. Inhale, rise, take it and float it all the way up high to the sky. At the top, lean it back, but lift. Lifting, lengthening, and lightening. Beautiful. Exhale, fold, all the way back down. Uttanasana. Inhale, find that halfway lift, flat back, you look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward and lower halfway down. Upward facing dog. Feed your heart through, tops of the feet down, lift your knees, lift your thighs if you can. Exhale, hips to the sky, doggy. Listen to that ocean, everybody. Soak up that ocean air. Best studio in the world. 2 more breaths here. 1 more flow on your own. Okay? Add, skip, whatever you want. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog, everybody. Awesome, everybody. Awesome. Meet you right back in that dogger. Hips high, head dropping. Personally, I always keep my knees bent at least a little bit here in this down dog. Inhale, let's send our right leg high to the sky. And then bend your right knee and stack your hip. And then take a couple big circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. If you want to take something else there, right, some flipping of your dog, go for it. Here for another 5. 4. Beautiful, y'all. Last 3. 2, all right, right hand down. Inhale, take your right leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, bring your knee into your chest. Pull it up, and then see if you can step it through, heel, ball, toe in between your hands. Awesome. Now let your hips be heavy. Make sure your front right knee is directly above your ankle. Bring your back heel forward so it's stacked above the ball of your foot. And then lift your heart up a little bit and jet airplane your arms along your side body. Palms facing down. Lift your knuckles to the sky. Now on the inhale, take your arms, sweep them out to the sides and then reach them forward. And as you do, bring your palms to face each other. Biceps by ears. Exhale, take it back, jet airplane those arms. Inhale, sweep them out, bring them forward. Your heel presses and your hands reach. Exhale, jet airplane. I want you to feel every muscle in the back line of your body. One more time, y'all. Inhale, sweep it forward, breathe. Exhale, jet airplane. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Come all the way up and open. First warrior two, first open hip here, standing open hip. You want to bend and straighten in and out of that front right leg. That's usually what I do, kind of straighten it, lean forward almost like you're going in a triangle just to get that little release in your hip. And now then sink down deep. Steady your gaze out over the ocean. Inhale, taller in your spine, just like when we were standing, right? Even if you're not moving physically, energetically, you're expanding and getting taller, lifting your chest, inhale, straightening your arms. Exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. Good, everybody. Another full breath in here. Slow breath out here. Let's inhale, start to reach it forward. And then side angle pose is your exhale. Better to stay up and have your forearm across your thigh than to jam it down. Yeah, well, you're good. Yeah, cool. This, you stay lifted, right? And you stay narrow. When I jam that hand down, you're same with you, unless you feel better doing that. Yeah. You know, sometimes when we jam that down, the hips stick back and we end up like here, right? Here we stay more narrow. Now left hand towards the ocean, palm facing down, and just feel all that space and all that length and all that strength on your left side body. One more full breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your left hand down the back of your left leg. Look up over your right fingertips. Now, make sure your front right knee is still stacked directly above the ankle. And make sure your front right knee is still pointing straight forward. One more. Lift up and away. Breathe in, everybody. Stretch up. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. And then lower slow. And elbows tuck in. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Heart comes through. From your core, exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger, doggeroo. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, stack your hip, and then do what feels right. Some circles, some flipping, some kind of donkey kicking. It's all good. Nice, John. Awesome, everybody. Last three. Two, all right, left hand down. Inhale, take your left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee into your chest, and then step it all the way through. Remember, we start high in the ball of your back right foot. Sink your hips down low. Jet airplane those arms. Now, last time we swept our arms out to the sides. This time it's a little bit easier. Inhale, sweep your arms down to the ground, and then reach them forward. And as you come up, keep lifting your thumbs, your bicep by your ears. Exhale, take them back down and sweep them right back. Jet airplane, y'all. Inhale, sweep them down, bring them forward. Breathe in. We're still low. Whole back line of our body's diagonal. Exhale, jet airplane. Inhale, sweep them forward. Breathe in. Heel presses, fingertips reaching. Exhale, jet airplane. Now, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Bend and straighten. Do what you got to do in this first warrior two. But then sink in deep. Sink deep. Front left knee towards 90. Steady out your visual gaze. Active and engaged. Enough to feel this everywhere on some level, but calm with that meditative breath. You could hold it for as long as you'd like. Amazing, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Let's inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Extended side angle pose is your exhale. Utthita Parishvakonasana. Right, let's make sure we're not just dropping our left ear on the shoulder. Keep that up and lifted. And then if you went there on the other side, which many of us did, right hand can reach towards the ocean. Palm facing down. Now see if you can roll your right shoulder back a little bit and just narrow out. Everybody, one more. Take an inhale. Exhale, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your left hand down the back of your left leg. Front left knee. Is it pointing straight forward? Ah, beautiful, y'all. One more. Lift. Breathe in here now. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step back. Lower slow. Elbows tuck in. Upward facing dog. Heart comes through. Shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing. Dog attack. Nice work, everybody. Deep, full breath in here. Slow, calming breath out here. Let's just move through those movements. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky here. Exhale, let's add knee to nose. Shift forward, empty out completely. Inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. And exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Straight away, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two, open wide. Exhale, lengthen, extend, side angle pose. Create some space there. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Big, beautiful breath, everybody. Exhale, take it on down. Step it back. Move through your flow. It's still a breath-based meditation. We're just coordinating some movement to it. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, empty out. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, see if you can step it through, heel, ball, toe. Inhale, second warrior. Open wide, everybody. Beautiful. Take that whole exhale to lengthen. Extend your side angle pose. Stay low. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, take her down. Step her back. Lower slow. Just a leisurely, gingerly Thursday morning flow. Upward facing inhale. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Good, knee to nose. Maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, reach high. Good, and exhale, sweep it all the way through. Inhale, open wide, second warrior. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Create some space here, y'all. Inhale, reverse warrior. Big with that breath. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back, everybody. That blood is starting to flow. As is the dopamine, the serotonin, the oxytocin. Left side on your own. And then take another set, right? So you got left, right, left. Breathe well. Breathe really deep. You're doing yourself a huge, huge service here. Physically, mentally. Just an overall balanced practice, everybody. Thank yourself for being here. It's been a while. Haven't seen him in a while. Nice, Doug. Nice, Tom. Awesome, awesome work, everybody. I'll meet you right back in your downward facing dog. We are, of course, in no rush at all to get there. Inhale. Exhale. Hold your breath in deep. Keep it flowing. Now from here, step your feet a little bit wider. Angle your heels in, your toes out. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat way down deep into Malasana frog pose. Try to bring your feet flat to your mat. Try to straighten your spine so you have to press your heart forward. And hands come to heart, of course. Good. Drop your head down, tuck your chin to your chest. You can close your eyes, and if you have an intention for your practice, see that clearly once again. Otherwise, again, just thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself, good job. This has huge, huge impacts on us. If it's a habit, inhale. Exhale. Now they're full. Inhale. Exhale the right. Interlace your fingers and press your palms upward so that your biceps are by your ears. Your spine is nice and straight. And try to keep your chest lifted. Together, we're going to come to standing in 5, 4. Good. Let them burn a little bit. 3, 2, all the way up. And then we's coming right back down, y'all. 5. Slow. 4. Spine straight. 3, 2. Slide your hands back to heart center. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs, dive your torso down. Then heel toe your feet back into about hips width apart. See if you can grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers for Padangusthasana. And you got another option of just taking your hands and slide them underneath your feet for Padahastasana. From here, you're going to look up a little bit, find that halfway lift you're very familiar with by now. And then exhale, fold down deep. Pull with your arms and let your elbows bow out to the sides. A lot of sensation here, everybody. A lot of communication. From your heels all the way to your head. Let's honor whatever that's telling us. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, y'all. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more. Drink up this ocean air deep into your lungs. Breathe in. Exhale. Great job. Release that. Walk your hands forward all the way to plank pose, high push-up position. And then squeeze your legs together and ground into your left hand. And inhale, roll open to your right for side plank pose. Now, breathe well. Keep your hips lifting here. Try to soften your face. Those outer obliques engaged, though. I want you to crescent shape your left side body. Now, if you're feeling strong and you're all good and you want to lift your right leg up off your left, you can do that. And also, if you'd like to take your right hand towards the ocean, so you can press through your heel and reach through those fingertips. Yeah, 1 more. Take an inhale here. And then exhale the plank. Take your right knee to your right elbow. 5. Good, y'all. 4. This is it. Last 3. Breathe. 2. Inhale. Take your right leg back up high to the sky. Exhale. Sweep it all the way through to your hands. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale. Back to that flow. Warrior 2 is our inhale. We open wide. Exhale. Lengthen. Extend side angle pose. Last time here on this side. Inhale, reverse your warrior, take it up and lean it back. And then exhale, windmill your hands to the ground, about 8-10 inches in front of your right foot. Now, spin your back left heel up, and then come to a one-legged halfway lift. So walk your hands forward a little bit more. Keep at least a little bend in your front right knee. Take your left leg up parallel to the ground. Now find that halfway lift in your upper torso if you haven't already. And then from here, let's open up our arms and come to fly for airplane pose. Find that physical balance. But find that balance between exertion and just drawing back a little bit. Left foot is flexing, you're spiraling inward, your shoulder blades are squeezing. We got 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more, huh? Take an inhale here. Fantastic, y'all. Exhale, release to forward fold. Set everything down. Inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back, you look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, dive it on in. I owe you a couple of these, y'all. Inhale, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands high. Although I'm sure you would have been perfectly happy with not cashing those chips in. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Dive it on in. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands high. Now hold here. Toes, heels, and knees. Squeeze them all the way together. Take another inhale, and then exhale, slide your hands to heart center, and rotate to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Now, you're going to want to try to pull your right knee back an inch. It's going to want to pop out, and that's going to level out your hips as well. Hips pull back, head reaches out, inhale, and then use that leverage. Breathe, everybody. 5. And then that balancing transition in 4 to rotated crescent. Let's move slow, slower than you want to move. 3. Start to look down, shift the weight into your left foot. 2. Slow motion, everybody. Let's pick our right heel up. And then slow, 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 step it all the way back. Rotated crescent pose. Pavarita Anjaneyasana. Hey, if you need to come out of that and start from beginning, that's okay. Feel free to drop to that back knee. But also feel free to, that foot is stepping down, Christine. You're making him do really, really hard stuff. Breathe. If you want to separate those hands, fly those arms, go for it. Heel presses, head reaches, inhale. And then you use that leverage. Let's go. 3 breaths, everybody. Get your money's worth. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more, everybody. Get all you can get. Take an inhale here. Amazing. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Now, see if you can perhaps grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. Maybe you can grab around the outsides of your feet or even your heels. Look up. Find a halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, fold down deep. Moving through with that inner quality of balance. We're not trying to burn ourselves out, so you got to take a 2-hour nap in your couch after that. But we're not trying to waste our time either, huh? Find that balance. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in here now. Exhale. All right. Hands underneath your shoulders, under shoulders. Halfway lift, look up and lengthen out here. And then exhale, walk your hands, low lunge, top of your mat. Step your right foot back to your left, so you're in plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs, ground into your right hand, and inhale, roll open to your left for side plank pose. Outer obliques. Right? The two places we don't want to collapse are hips and our shoulders. So if you need to drop a knee, that's cool. If you want to take your left leg up off your right, awesome. Left hand towards the ocean. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Reach a little bit. To plank, left knee, left elbow. 5. Pull it up by that tricep, y'all. 3. Wait, I forgot 4. Now we're at 2. What's going on? Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through. Back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, lengthen, extend your side angle pose. Inhale, last time here, reverse your warrior. And exhale, windmill your hands to the ground in front of your left foot. Spin your back right heel up. And then start to walk your hands a little bit more forward as you shift your weight into your front left leg and take your right leg up parallel to the ground for that one-legged halfway lift. Now remember that the little bend in your left knee eases the hamstring pressure, the lower back. Take a halfway lift and let's open up our arms for airplane pose. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, and the intention of this practice is to steady our mind. Last 2 here. Inhale. Exhale. Option to inhale. Reach those hands forward. Last moment here. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Heels and toes together. Inhale. Halfway lift. Flat back. Look up and lengthen. Exhale. Dive. Fold and empty out. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips. Lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, Uttanasana, a forward fold. You're familiar. Inhale, do it again. Chair pose, sink low, lift your chest and stretch to the sky. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center and rotate to your right. Hook left elbow outside your right knee or thigh. Left knee's gonna pull back, everybody. Breathe. 5. 4. Very good, everybody. Last 3. Start to look down. Shift your weight into your right foot, too. Slow motion. Inhale, left foot picks up. And then slowly, slowly, slowly step it all the way back. Pavarita Anjaneyasana. If you find that your shoulder, your hands rather, your thumbs are way up by your right shoulder, see if you can lift your torso up off your thigh a little bit. Good, and then you can start to work your edge a little bit. If you want to separate those hands, fly those arms, go for it, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Take an inhale. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Woo! Your choice, everybody. Take this where you want to go. If you're going to sit over that keyboard all day, why not get that chest expansion, shoulder opening? Drop your head down, breathe. Let's release our hands to the ground. Let's see here. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, hands to your waist. Strong stomach, flat spine. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. And then turn your left toes out and extend your arms out to shoulder height for triangle pose. Left toes towards the street. The heel intersects, right arch of the foot. Inhale, reach, reach, reach it out. Straight legs, brother. Exhale, tick-tock your arms. Left hand down, right hand high. Back row, straight legs, bud. Straight, that's bent. You're bending your knees, straighten them. Ah, there you go, bud. Just takes them a little bit sometimes, the newbies, you know. Option to take your right hand and reach towards the street. And if you do, pull your right hip bone back. Ah. And then option to take your left hand up parallel to your right. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Take it all the way back up. Turn your left toes in. Turn your right toes out. Triangle pose, huh? Reach, reach, reach. Tick-tock of those arms, y'all. You folks at home, I hope you're having a beautiful morning, y'all. It's a beautiful morning here in San Diego, so let me know where you're tuning in from. Leave me a comment before you tune out. Please hit that like button, and I appreciate y'all. For more length, option to left hand reach towards the ocean. And for core strength, right hand up parallel. Inhale. Exhale. One more. This is it, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Come all the way back up. Exhale. Just step your left foot to your right at the top of your mat. Hands to heart center. How about tree pose, everybody? Shift your weight into your left foot. Lift your right foot up. Take it above or below your left knee. So that means the toes can touch the ground, right? You can use it as a kickstand. But your knee is not made to move laterally. So hands to heart center. Steady your gaze. Take this wherever you need it to go. Inhale. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Step your right foot down. And then just switch it up, everybody. Switch it up. Left foot above or below your right knee. Steady your visual gaze. Steady out that deep diaphragm breathing. And the rest will come. Inhale. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. Step your left foot down. Last time here, top of our mat. Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. Lean it back till it feels really good. Exhale, go ahead, fold all the way back down. Let your torso out long and empty out. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Pull your chest out and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, and lower all the way down to your chest. Bend your back right knee. Reach back with your left hand and clasp your foot. Take your right arm extended forward. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick that leg up and back and lift everything up. So left arm is lifting off the, or excuse me, left leg is lifting off the mat. No, you had it right. So right knee is bending, left hand is clasping, but left leg extends back and lifts up. Ah, right bicep by your ear. Lift up one more time. Exhale, release, set her down. Drop your left ear to the mat, gaze to your right. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs there. Cool. Switch it up, chin forward. Bend your left knee, reach your right hand back across and clasp your foot. Take your left arm and extend it forward. Exhale everything out. Inhale, lift everything up, kick everything up. Smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck and just feel the whole posterior chain working here. We've gotten a lot of lengthening and opening through this posterior chain with the forward folds and the hamstrings, everything. Lift up one more time, breathe in. Exhale, release, right ear to the mat and gaze left. And we've also done a lot of strengthening already as well. You know, when we were in that low lunge and we were diagonal to the ground, we were working those lower back muscles, but also the whole time supporting those with our core muscles. Chin forward, bend your knees. Grab right foot or ankle with right hand, left with left. Okay, if this isn't happening, take everything open like airplane, right? Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back, and lift everything up. Let's see if you can lift your thighs. Knees in towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, lift up one last time. Ah, beautiful work, y'all. Release, left ear to your mat, bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs. Let's take our right arm open. We're looking to our right. So right arm and right knee out to 90 degrees off your right side body. Take your left arm and shoulder and thread it all the way underneath you. And then look over your right fingertips as they come up to the sky. And then just start to twist your right arm all the way back. So first take your left arm underneath you so your left hand is reaching towards La Jolla. There you go. Feels a little better, right? Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, let's unwind it. Take it all the way back down. And then just switch sides. Left arm, left knee, 90 degrees. Right shoulder threads underneath. Wherever you want. I mean, we're in the last couple minutes. Yeah, sure. Take it up, open up, and breathe, everybody. Inhale here. And then just roll on your back on your exhale. Bend your knees in. Bend your knees and plant the soles of your feet. So your knees are right above your ankles. Just 1 second, everybody. Good. Now, if you'd like to go to wheel pose, take your hands way back by your ears. Thumbs face you, fingers face forward. But if you're just going to bridge, press into your feet and lift your hips up to the sky. Good. Knees in towards each other. Breathe well. And then if you're in bridge, let's stay right there. If you're in wheel, let's come down and meet the bridges. Back down the bridge. And then take your hands to your lower back, your sacrum area, on your lower back, not underneath it. Scoot your elbows in, hike your hips up. You're going to support yourself. Now, if you have neck, back, or shoulder issues, for whatever reason you don't want to do shoulder stand or this series, skip it. Inhale, if you're with me, right leg high to the sky. And then hopefully you're supporting your torso, so now you can bring your left leg high as well. And then toes towards the ground and back of your head. But hey, if you're skipping this, come to seated and take a seated forward fold. Right? What we want to do is just balance out those back bends. So in plow pose, toes to the ground and back of your head, try to straighten your legs, knees away from your forehead. If your toes can touch the ground, great. If they can't, that's cool. Now try not to look side to side here. You can stay here or hands to middle back. See if you can stack your hips right above your shoulders. And then straighten your legs up for a shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana. No? And then you can bend your knees to your forehead, ears are to the ground, the sides of your head. And just palms face down along your side body. We're going to roll down slowly. When your hips touch, your legs will extend high, and your heels will lower down really slow. And when your heels come down, you can just point your toes. Press up to your forearms. Press up to your forearms. Lift your heart, kind of like you're just laying on the beach checking out the waves. And then drop your head back. Drop your head back. Matsyasana, fish pose. Sorry, buddy. Press up, everybody. Chin to chest, lay on your back. Bend your left knee, plant the sole of your foot, take your right ankle across it for a supine pigeon or supine figure four. Now thread the needle through your left leg, lay back, and just pull it in. That same deep diaphragm breathing, very, very alive here. can switch sides here. Cobra. What do you do? What do you do? Why do you lay there? When you're good on that side, just pull both knees in one last time. And then let it all go. Let your legs fall out. Let your toes fall open. Your palms just rest face up along your side body. Lay back. Let's close our eyes. Together, through your nose, take a nice big inhale, fill up. Through your mouth, exhale, empty out. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. Hold full. And release, exhale. Let your breath settle. Let everything soften. Shavasana. Don't go there. Stay here. Stay here because I love you. Don't go there. Don't go. Become aware of the sound of the ocean here, everybody. Feel that breeze or the sun on your skin. Breathe in lightly. If you want to wiggle your fingertips or take some movement, you can do that. If you'd like to roll on your side, that's right there for you. An option to make your way to seated to close out our practice, but not a requirement. For a lot of you, it's a habit to show up to your mat, a really, really good one. Thank yourself for being here, whether it's a habit or not. It's a habit in making, right? You did yourself justice today. Thank yourself for being here. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through. Thank you for your donation and your generosity. I love sharing the practice, and I think everybody can benefit from it. It's just that in the studio where you can get it, costs 30 bucks a pop. So thank you just for honoring that donation-based system that makes this practice accessible. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Amazing job, y'all. Enjoy this gorgeous day. Hopefully this breeze kind of keeps up for us for a little bit. Thank you again for honoring that system, everybody. If you're new, donation bins on my front porch right across the street, house with the 2 big palm trees. Most of y'all know on the back of the benches are the Venmo QR codes. That makes it really, really easy. Please go on Namaste Yoga on YouTube and like today's video. We'll see you Saturday at 10 a.m. Nice. Yeah. You folks at home, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Hit that like button. Venmo is Namaste Yoga. And we'll see y'all on Saturday, everybody.